A single percentage point move in the market can either double your capital or wipe it out entirely when you use leverage.
Leverage is essentially the ability to control a large market position using a relatively small amount of your own capital.
For example, with 1 to 100 leverage, $1,000 of required margin allows you to support a position worth $100,000.
This is why leverage is called a double-edged sword. It magnifies your profits when you're right, but it magnifies your losses just as quickly when you're wrong.
Margin is the actual capital required to open and maintain that position. Think of it as the portion of your account allocated to support the trade.
To calculate it, you divide the total position value by the leverage. So a $100,000 position at 1 to 100 leverage requires $1,000 of margin.
It's important to remember that margin is not your maximum possible loss. Your actual risk depends on the total size of the position and how far the market moves. Leverage and margin are inversely connected. Higher leverage means you need less margin to control the same position size. You might also see margin expressed as a percentage. For instance, 1 to 100 leverage is a 1% margin requirement, while 1 to 20 is 5%.
One of the most vital lessons is that leverage does not mean you should trade bigger. Just because you have the power doesn't mean you should use all of it.
When you open a trade, part of your account becomes used margin. If you have $10,000 and use $1,000 for a trade, that $1,000 is now supporting that exposure. Your margin level is a health check for your account, calculated by dividing your equity by your used margin. A level of 500% is generally considered healthy.
If your equity falls too low, you may face a margin call or a stop out, where the broker automatically closes your positions to prevent your account from going negative.
Compare two traders with $10,000 accounts. Trader A opens a $10,000 position, while Trader B uses leverage to open a $100,000 position. A 1% market drop costs Trader A just $100, but for Trader B, that same move results in a $1,000 loss, 10 times the impact. To manage this, always use a stop loss and calculate your position size based on your risk tolerance, not the maximum leverage your broker allows. Remember that regulations vary by region. In the UK, for example, leverage for retail clients is strictly limited to protect traders from excessive risk.
Leverage determines your reach, but your strategy determines your success. In our next lesson, we'll explore how to set stop loss and take profit orders effectively.